So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do this quickly. I've got a brand new channel, and trying to put all of this up all at one time just isn't going to work. Also, if you think about it, really, it's not humanly possible unless I sat there for like 50 years, literally, to list every single herb and totem and everything. I mean, I would just be here forever. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the ones that either I work with the most, or the ones that have got an unfortunate misperception on what they really mean. Um, and so that is actually going to be one of the ones we talk about today. There's a pretty big, depending on what parts of the world you're looking at, some people, you know, have retained at least some of the truth, but I run into far too often the twisting and warping of something that, a said totem or something just was never any time ever in its existence, much less in the beginning. So ancient paganism brings back the truth and the missing gaps and things. It's what our ancestors, it's the wisdom of our ancestors, what they believed in. And nowadays, you've got a lot of things that are either flat out forgotten or that are just simply, like I said, twisted and warped. And so that is why bringing forth this ancestral view on things brings a wisdom to it and really that's what I want to focus on, because for this videos, because wisdom, unfortunately, the totem that should deserve a very high status of wisdom is the one that people are, I mean, it's the exact opposite of what it really is in some cases. There's an Asian spin on it that's sometimes demonizing it, and then there's a Native American spin on it that's definitely demonizes it. Depending on the tribe, though, because some of them actually do, do show genuine respect for it and understanding. But what we're talking about is the owl totem. And, this is what it truly means. It's a very visionary, it's a what we call, I say light and dark energy is like day and night energy, and I use those interchangeably. So this is a totem of night, or dark energy, night energy. And I have an entire video about further explaining exactly what that is. It's very much associated with literally the night, the moon, the north and the west, cardinal directions. It's a seer, and owl really is said to see everything, past, present, and future. They're very, very wise, and they're also really good at cleansing negativity. A lot of misconception is that, and I kind of understand, but I really, if you can see the hidden truth in things, which is what Owl Totem is all about, seeing the hidden truth in things, that's a basic skill that we all should know. And if you see the truth and what something really is, and what something's intent really is, then you would never mistake this. And so really it's just a terrible sin for someone to, in paganism, in really any indigenous beliefs that I know of, to turn that on its head and say that it's not there. Owl is attracted to things. It's basically a kind of like it's a healer, but it's also a warrior, because it's there to cleanse anything, chase away things that are evil or that are negative. And so an owl's purpose, much like, a hawk will be drawn to land that needs healing, an owl will be drawn to land that needs cleansing. And, to say that it is there because it's an omen, because it actually brings evil to you, is very wrong. It's exceptionally wrong. It sees the future, so it sometimes maybe arrives at a time where it is trying to prevent something from happening. It is trying to warn you of something. But guess what? That thing is going to happen whether Owl is there or not. It's going to happen anyway. And it's not an omen at all. It's actually there. It's answering your, basically answering your desperate prayers that you need answered, and it's extremely disrespectful to the totem to say that it does the reverse. Owl totem is one of our main totems. So if anyone knows what owl totem really stands for, it ought to be somebody that is one of their main totems. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, it's one of my main totems. Okay, I know what owl really does, because every single waking day and second of my life, day and night, I work with owl totem. And you have to, again, be able to see the hidden truth. Okay, so owl is trying to give you its medicine or its magic, depending on where you want to. Different people call it different things. I call it magic. To be able to, usually there is a hidden danger, a danger that is well enough hidden that you need help to find the vision. And Owl is trying to show you, hey, there's something out here that you're not noticing. And pretty soon it's going to be too fucking late. I'm trying to help your fucking ass. Pay attention, And I really do sympathize a lot with Owl Totem because, all my life, I've been in that situation where I'm just trying to do the right thing. I'm just trying to help somebody even. And it gets thrown in my face as, being accused of doing the exact opposite of what my intent was. They are profound cleansers and warriors, and their entire job is to eradicate negativity and evil. That is their job. They have this immense visionary as well, but they always, really what they're using that vision to find these things, to go out there and eradicate them. Now they use vision for other things as well, obviously. But nothing, they're going to find, if you try to lie to an owl, they're going to find the truth. They see right through you. They always know the truth. And to say that they are a creature of fucking deception, I'm sorry, but that is the worst way to disrespect a totem ever. I brought this up several times as an example as to how much throughout history we have lost the wisdom and we have started to twist and warp something turn it on its head to the exact opposite that it is not. The thing that it is not, that is what we say it is. And I understand it's not everyone, okay? There is absolutely no deception at all. It's one of my main totems, and I've never witnessed that, ever. Like I said, they're there to warn you of something. It would happen either way. They don't bring the bad luck. It's already there. It's already going to happen anyway. They're trying to save your fucking ass. So I have no patience for people who just assume, and when someone tells them that owl is evil or whatever, that they just say, okay, I'll believe that, like a zombie, with no common sense. Did you ask your ancestors? Did you ask the universe? Did you ask the forest? Did you ask Mother Nature what they think? Fucking no. Because if you really asked them and you really fucking listened, you would know that that is wrong. And by the way, not all the things that I do are going to be this animated, but I do. I have a serious lack of, patience when it comes to people like that. Okay? Owl sees the hidden truth. Okay? You cannot lie to them. They unveil the truth, whether or not it's obvious to anyone else. They'll still see it when no one else does. They're exceptionally visionary, can see the past, present, and future. They are immense cleansers of negativity and evil, pure evil. They eradicate evil. They don't bring it, they eradicate it. They are a creature of the night, and they are very closely associated with moon energy. The west, the north. Okay, so that is your basic, what owl totem is. Next time you see an owl, if you're one of those people that has been, unfortunately misled, I invite you to sit there and actually observe the totem in a way of non-assumption and look at it what we call by being hollow, truly hollow. It's an analogy we use. Basically, you don't allow any predictions or assumptions or emotions or anything, no thoughts at all. And you just sit there and you observe the totem. And what do you see?